Hey, welcome. It's 5 Minutes with Conor. I'm Conor Smith, and today we're going to dive in with a guy that's really jumped into the world of entrepreneurship in just the last couple of years and had some really great successes. He's in a super interesting industry, covers a lot of bases, and every business has a unique journey. So today I'm excited to welcome PJ DelHomme. And his business, Crazy Canyon Media. Welcome, PJ.
Hey, thanks, Connor. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's good to see you. Would you tell the folks about your business and the things that you're doing and the types of organizations that you're working with?
Yeah, you bet. So Crazy Canyon Media started about 4 years ago, and it was out of necessity. Got laid off from a job where I'd been working for 15 years, and I was a magazine editor in the conservation and hunting world. And basically, this company sort of fills a need where I write, okay, I edit, and optimize for websites and SEO, and basically I'll talk about that in a little bit. But that was a self-learning thing. But Crazy Canyon Media does everything from writing catalog copy for hunting catalogs and hunting companies to reports on mining critical minerals to working with folks like the Boone and Crockett Club on literally digging through their archives from the past 130 years to generate cool stories. They were founded by Theodore Roosevelt and George Bird Grinnell, so there's a ton of history there. And I've just geeked out on that and writing cool web copy for them to increase their web traffic, as well as they have a quarterly magazine where they brought me on as managing editor for that. And all this is on a contract basis. And right now, I apologize. I'm in my basement where my office is, and it's in the middle of hunting season right now. So stuff's kind of everywhere in chaos. So basically, Crazy Canyon Media is a content creation company, and we do anything word related.
Well, managing, I know you've got a family, I know you've got the business, I know you're also just an avid outdoorsman. So I understand where the crazy comes from. But talk to us and all of that stuff and, working for large organizations, contract work. What's your greatest accomplishment in your mind? And maybe it's not even on the business front.
It's split. I gotta say, being able to be here. My kids will get home, and here in about an hour, I'll see them. I'll see how their day was, and then I'll come back down to my office down here in the basement. And my son just got his license a few weeks ago, so he's driving his sister around. But asked me a month ago, and I would have been carting him around to swim practice and picking him up from school. But to me, that's a huge thing. In my regular 8 to 5 gig, I wouldn't be able to do that. I'd have grandma here, or my wife would have been here. So to me, to be able to piece work together in a way that you make enough money to provide for a family and also be here for them is just great. And now, to be fair, my wife's a nurse at the local hospital here, so she has the benefits. So working contract, we're a team, right? So being able to do this because she has the benefits. So if she didn't, it'd be a whole different story. But we're able to make it work. And as far as accomplishments, just being a part of my kid's life. I know so many people who are gone all the time or are not able to be at all the events. And I'm really fortunate to be in the place that I am right now.
PJ, my dad was a writer, and there's so many different skills involved with it. Listening and research and compiling all this stuff and piecemealing it together into something that is meaningful for other folks. Can you tell us a little bit about lessons that you've learned there, and how do you take all of these things and put them together into something that people can really digest and make part of them?
Yeah. Well, right now, as most people know, it's sort of a new frontier when it comes to information and AI and how it's used. And I'm not going to say I don't use it, but the beauty of it is still people know AI when they see it and when they read it. And so there's still a need, a human need for story and for real stories and for people's stories and for interesting stories. And it's always been a cool part of my job is to bring those cool stories to the forefront, be it digging out of the archives or even something as simple as like catalog copy. I mean, to make something pithy and interesting and essentially make somebody want to buy something, right? That's what you're there for. But to connect with them in 2 sentences, maybe even 1 sentence, is kind of a fun challenge. And so, but as far as bigger picture stuff and working with other people, and communication is huge. Don't be afraid to ask people questions, and by all means, just be nice. I mean, there's so many opportunities to be mean or to be an ogre or to be grumpy, but if you don't have to be the best writer, you don't have to be the best critical thinker, but if you're a jerk and you're the best of those things, people aren't going to want to work with you, right? But if you're nice and you're pretty good at your job too, that's who you're gonna get the call back, right? At least I like to work with people who are nice.
Well, PJ, that's why I called you, is, connect with you because I knew you'd be nice. PJ, thanks for sharing your story today and the work that you're doing within the outdoors industry, within the hunting industry. It's an interesting business and just very compelling, I think, to a lot of people of how you tie work and family and business and growth and all of these things together. So for those listening, remember, business is not just about money. It's absolutely about growth and perseverance and having faith in something more than yourself. And like PJ said, it really takes a team, both at home and at work. So I look forward to sharing more stories like this on 5 Minutes with Conor. PJ, thanks for being here.